on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take over. Happy Thursday. Good morning, good people. Hey, Miss Shanika, how you doing?
I'm great. Good morning.
Good. You got some lotion on that energy this morning, I see.
I mean, I try.
That's right. Hey, man, we're going to have a good time today. When we start off like that, just know it's going to be a lot of laughs and a lot of insightful info that will be delivered. If you want to pick up some money, some cash to put in your pocket, man, check it out. All you got to do is play me and Are You Smarter Than Young Jock, or get your dilemma eliminated on the day dilemma. You pick up some money and stuff like that right there. Miss Shanika, what you got going on, buddy?
Well, you know, it is an Anonymous Thursday, so we definitely got to get into that. And we got to talk about the word on the streets news. What's good, Shawty?
It's crazy. Find out what happened on the Crazy Report coming up at the 25.
Well, damn, can't wait to hear about it. Hey, man, y'all stick around. We're going to be kicking it all morning long. It's about you, and it's up. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
What up, this is Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover, and now it's time for Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. It is so amazing how we've heard the saying, keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? It means like you're trying to keep up with the neighbors. You're trying to stay in the end. Well, let me tell you something that I've learned in this life. My father always taught me to plan your work, then work your plan. And if you do that, you'll never have to try to keep up with someone else's plans. You heard what I said? See, when you plan things, a lot of times those things are more apt to pan out for you. Don't get me wrong. They say if you ever want to make God laugh, all you got to do is make plans. I've definitely lived in that as well. But what I want to say to you right now is plan your work, then work your plan. And let me tie it all in why I said keeping up with the neighbors. Because once the neighbor do it, their plan is already accomplished. Now, you following them means you're following their plans. You don't know what their end goal or end result is, but you do or you should know yours. So, again, say it with me. Plan your work, work your plan. Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. Hey, shout out coming up next with the Crazy Report. Keep it right here. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Good morning. It's Faison Love, and every day we listen to the best damn morning show. We gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover. Booyah.
Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us. Let's get right into it. Hey, it is Thursday. Now, Representative Jasmine Crockett asked a witness to play a game called Trump or Trans during a hearing, highlighting how the administration had focused more on trans individuals instead of possible major issues caused by Trump.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me whether or not it is Trump or trans people that are responsible. You understand? The first one, gutted medical research.
Trump.
Kidnapping Americans and sending them to foreign countries, a.k.a. deporting them.
Trump.
Driving us into a recession.
Trump.
Increasing the cost of everything.
Trump.
Waging an idiotic tariff war.
Trump.
Harming farmers.
Trump.
Ignoring the Constitution.
Trump.
Proposing to take away Social Security.
Trump.
Cutting health care.
Trump.
Firing government workers who keep our country safe.
Trump.
Encouraging an environment of hate and divisiveness.
Trump.
Thank you so much.
Ooh. Now, someone would say it's one-sided. Somebody's going to be like, oh, it's one-sided. She called out only thing.
It is. It is. She could have called out a million things that trans affects in the world. I just think that
that's causing you everyday harm and pain right now.
I just think that Jasmine Crockett is way too intelligent to be carrying the rhetoric that she carries in the form that she carries it. I wish she would.
You want her to play the same whitewash game everybody else play,
I want her to
and
play
it don't move no needle.
Woman
She
game
is.
and make
She
and
is.
fight for policies.
She is.
Wish what they doing now. Keep on shooting shots.
Bro, she is. Do you realize every time a black woman stand up, you go against her?
I'm
bro?
not going against her.
You are, bro.
I'm saying she's way more intelligent than
she's
the
very
baby
intelligent,
girl,
and guess
the
what?
baby girl persona that she's pushing out.
Hey, you call it what you want to
All
call it.
black women are not baby girls. They're intelligent black women.
Call
and
it what did she do that was unintelligent in that exchange? What was unintelligent
Trump
about
or
it?
trans? She plays the game. No.
Let's
preach about what need to be changed, what we can do to change it,
that's
and
like
how
if
we
somebody
gonna change it.
that's
Not
like
playing games with people.
No, if somebody kept accusing Shouter of doing something, Shouter this, Shouter that, and then we went up against the actual opposing component in this situation, and we say Shouter or the opposing component. And if it's called out more on the opposing component, then that's what it is.
Well, guess what? The Trump or trans game is not going to change no policy. It's not moving forward into stopping what he's doing. That's just name calling, going back and forth.
Understood. Don't get upset about it.
No, I'm just telling you.
Hey, man, it's so much more coming because Shouter got a crazy report than how crazy he just got. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Running down is what we about to do, man. We're going to run down this runaway Amazon truck. At least it look like he running away because he ride down the side of the street on the curb.
The video shows that driver steering his delivery van down a sidewalk in an Atlanta suburb. The user who recorded the video believes the driver was going 35 miles an hour.
Yep, 35 miles an hour straight down the sidewalk. To his defense, he said it was my first day, and I'm looking on the paper, and this is what it says. Curbside delivery. So I'm on the curb. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. That's y'all know what my name is with the Crazy Report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian. Hi.
Now let's get into these national days.
Miss George Shawty, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, for that crazy report. Let's get into these national days. Today is National Coconut Cream Day.
Okay.
I don't think I ever had coconut cream.
I don't even know what it is.
National Have a Coke Day. All right.
I had a smile.
People do it. People have a Coke every day. National Student Nurse Day. Shouts out to the student nurses.
Yes.
We have a lot in our building.
Yes, we do. We have a school full of nurses to be.
Two. Used to be, well, it's one now. Used to be two.
Yes.
In the same building. Shouts out to y'all, man. Hey, man, you know what it is. Let's get into the celebrity birthdays. Do we have any celebrity birthdays? All right, maybe no celebrity birthdays today. All right, let's get into these local celebrity birthdays, man, because they matter too.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up.
Yes, sir. Man, shouts out to that, Jordan Renee. Is that a girl or a guy? That's one of your friends.
I think it's both.
I think it could be. I could, because it's two of them.
Yes.
Shouts out to Keita Michelle. What's up? Alicia Stevenson. Hello. Good morning. Birthday. Rena Michelle. What they do? Is it any more names on the list? That is, man. Shouts out to y'all, man. Continue to have a wonderful day. It's your birthday. And I wish you 100 more. Hey, man, next hour, if we can help your dating situation, please allow us, because we can hook you up with $100, man. And it's all inside the date dilemma. Courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
Morning, man. It's your partner Young Dro right here, man. Every day from 6 to 10 a.m., we listen to the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock in the Street morning takeover. PD.
Now, on this Thursday morning, we have some, man, really sad news to report, to deliver. An Atlanta native and 3 times Clark Atlanta alumni is gunned down inside her dean's office in California.
Clark grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, where she received 3 degrees at Clark Atlanta University, a bachelor's, master's, and an educational doctorate. Now, as for her alleged killer, well, he remains behind bars, and his bail has been increased from $1 to $5 million. Dr. Kamisha Clark died by a coworker. Campus security guard, 40-year-old Jussie Figueroa, is accused of shooting and killing 35-year-old Clark and injuring her assistant inside a school office. Figueroa has now been charged with murder, attempted murder, and a felon with prior convictions in possession of a firearm, among other charges. The mayor says Figueroa had only worked at the college for 2 months.
Our hearts go out to the family. Terrible instance of workplace violence.
All right, well, I want to make sure that you address the young lady, the deceased, properly, Dr. Kamisha Clark. And it's so crazy because he had only been there 2 months. And this is just, it makes you sit back and wonder. It's like, it's like, hey, who's vetting these people? You know what I'm saying? I remember not long ago, I went on a trip with my son, and that was some the mentor. It was a mentorship, a fellowship program. It was with the church and the school, and we went hiking and fishing. And 2 weeks later, the same thing happened. The janitor at World Changers killed him in the pulpit in the secondary building. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was so crazy, man. It's so heartbreaking to hear this story. It's very tragic. Well, we know there's going to be some lawsuits come from this because the actual janitor was already a convicted felon. So for him to come back in, 2 guns, shoot 2 people, kill 1, it's a lot. But there's a lot coming up. Also coming up, we got the word on the streets, man. Got my girl Dree Taylor gonna definitely be hitting y'all up with that. Dree, you got me coming?
Dude, man, Smokey Robinson, he had something to say. He's speaking out on the allegations. Irv Gotti's brother is speaking out and saying Ashanti is cap, man, and him and Ashanti and Irv were actually together, and he's sick of her downplaying the relationship. And Academics said he claims Halle Bailey cheated on DDG with Brent, and they just need to go ahead and be together. We're gonna get into it.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. You know what it is, your favorite cousin checking in. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Got my dog Dree Taylor sitting in today. What up, Dree?
What's going on? Filling in for my sis, Miss Shanika. But let's get into this word on the street. So, Smokey Robinson has actually spoke out on these allegations, and he said he is appalled that these ex-employees are saying this about him. He has been accused of sexual assault and battery by 4 former employees, all housekeepers. And in a phone call with the Daily Mail earlier, the 85-year-old Motown legend, he responded briefly to the allegations saying, I am appalled. His remarks come after the bombshell lawsuit was filed on May 6th, accusing Robinson of repeatedly abusing 4 women who were employed by housekeepers by him and his wife, Frances Glandley, who was also named in the lawsuit, for over a span of 20 years. And it's just kind of sad, really. Like they said, he just repeatedly forced his fingers and penis into their vaginas and causing severe excruciating pain. And the lawsuit further accuses him of using physical barriers, force, and threats of force, and locking his bedroom door to prevent the women from leaving during the alleged incidents.
Oh,
yeah, it's actually really disgusting. So now they're seeking $50 million in damages. So yeah, we just gotta wait and see how that go.
That's crazy.
Anywho, Irv Gotti's brother is speaking out. He said Ashanti, she need to stop playing and downplaying that relationship with Irv Gotti because it was real.
Like I told her with Ashanti, that's forever. You can't know. You know, she says they wasn't in a relationship. They was in a relationship. I was their therapist going from you know, I used to go and get you, talk to you, then go and tell Irv what she said, then go and tell you what Irv said.
Now, just let the dead be dead, please. Why are you bringing up stuff? Ashanti is happy, married, with a baby. Like, what does this got to do with the price of tea in China?
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you feel like people may, somebody pass or get fired. You feel like they shortchanged. Somebody else is living in a, not the truth. It could irk your soul. It could irk your spirit.
Doing too much. And speaking of another man doing too much, Academics, he claimed that Halle Bailey cheated on DDG with Brent Faiyaz.
Halle, man, just go pop out with that Brent Faiyaz already, man. Yo, DDG with 3,000 on stream now, man. It's cool. The smoke done clear. You can pop out with Brent Faiyaz, gang. It's time. You see, like when you was kicking it with him before, nobody like really peep game. But like now, you clear now, girl. Go pop out with Brent Faiyaz. It's all good now.
Boy, what? DDG be on stream with any and everybody. She could pop out with Brent if she want to, and she'll get a song out of it. So,
it don't matter.
They ain't together no more. That's her baby daddy.
But if we were together during that time, and
we
you
have
pop out
no
with somebody,
evidence. Academics just be talking out of his butt.
I ain't going.
And that's the word on the street. Dree Taylor filling in for me, Shanika.
That's right. I got one question for you.
What's that?
Would you like to shout your mom out today?
Hell yeah.
I love my mom.
Hey, man, Mother's Day is Sunday. We're going to open up these phone lines, man. Shout out your mom or a mother who deserves their flowers on this beautiful day. We're going to give them some virtual flowers, man. 1-844-986-4562. Let's see where your heart at this morning. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. That is right. It is Thursday. You tuned in with the cool kids. That's right. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout out. Got my girl Dree checking in with us this morning. And you know what? It is Mother's Day this weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. I want to just take the time to send a happy Heavenly Mother's Day to my mother, my grandmother Bankston. You know, any of my aunts that aren't here anymore, any of my closest homies and friends, y'all moms who not here, and to the ones who are here, man. I want to give y'all virtual flowers this morning and say Happy Mother's Day. We'll go to these phone lines, man. Get this thing popping. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. We want you to go ahead and shout out your moms or whoever you love for Mother's Day.
Hey, Mina, I want to shout out to my mama, Karen, for doing everything she can for me when she shouldn't have to. But I love her with all my heart.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Antonio Hardeman. My mama name Miss Tiffany at the daycare, Miss Tiffany Hardeman. And I'd like to give a shout out to my the mother of my child, Samaya Mitchell.
My name's Carlos. I'm going to shout out to my wife, Gloria. My mom passed 3 years ago, so happy Heavenly Mother's Day to my mom up in heaven.
Y'all know how it get touchy around this time of year, man, especially for those who aren't, able to see their mother fit in a physical sense. So I want y'all to call us up right now, 1-844-986-4562. Shout out a special mother who deserves a Mother's Day right now. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
That's right. It is what it is. It's Thursday.
Yep.
You tuned in with the real ones. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout out. Got my girl Dree Taylor sitting in for Miss Shanika today. All right, so look, everybody don't be knowing your business. You can't just be like, so people hit you with it, so you know. Well, if you don't know, I lost my mother about 2 years ago.
Yes.
And one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to face, right? But because it was so hard, I had to find strength. And one of the things, I'm just going to say this, not to take up too much time, but I will say this, man. You don't realize how important someone is until you're on the verge of losing it or until it's gone, right? Now, someone will say, well, that's mom. So, no, you know how important she is. But the moment you realize things are coming to an end, it's very hard. Now, I did not have to deal with an abrupt thing. Just get a phone call out of the blue. What do you mean? That can be very heartbreaking, devastating. So I did have the opportunity to spend as much time as I could.
You did.
To say my final farewells and goodbyes. And I even had I don't know if I should use the word luxury, but I had the luxury of being there when she transitioned. And the reason I say luxury because everybody don't get that opportunity. And to know that she held on and waited for me. I woke up one morning and I said, Ken, I'm gonna go on to the hospital this morning because I could feel it. And of course she started crying. She said, babe, I'm gonna be right there with you. And so she went. As I was present when her father passed, she was present when my mother passed. And when I walked away, man, it was the most unrealistic thing ever because I found the greatest peace that I ever could find in a position or in that situation. I never thought I would not get to it like that, but that was God, and I'm thankful for that. So for the many years that I had to have a mother, thank you, God, and thank you to my mom. You know what I'm saying? To anybody who was a part of that, I appreciate you, and to the mothers out here, we love you. Shout it. You want to give out some shout outs?
Yes, man. I want to send a shout out to my mom.
Hey.
Best person in the whole world. Let me tell you, Mama, I love you so much. No weapon, no wife, no friend, no foe will ever come between us. You are number one. And I just want to let you know that right here.
You got anyone you want to send out, Dree?
I want to shout out my mama, Desiree, a.k.a. Dee Dee. I love you, girl. Her sister, Kimberly Kim, and my granny, Weeze, and my granny who just passed away, Adrena Triplet.
Oh,
we love you, girl.
Man, rest in peace.
No, for sure.
Schwinn, we got a shout out to your mama too, man.
Okay.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama Schwinn. Happy birthday. Hey, Miss Shanika, we got a shout out to your mama too. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Because she don't play.
And Shanika, because she big mama. Okay?
You dig what I'm saying? Hey. And to all my kids, mothers. We going to the phone lines. Hey, it's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Get them shout outs right on you.
So I want to give a big shout out to Mama Candy for being the best mom ever.
Good morning. My name is LaToya. I wanted to shout out my grandmother. Happy Mother's Day, Nora, and my mom, Florine.
Yes, my name is Tatiana, and I want to shout out my mama, Tammy Galloway, and I want to shout out to all the mothers out there doing what they need to do, taking care of their little ones.
Hey, this is Sabrina and Katrina, the twins. If we want to give our mama Nina Carter a shout out, long live you.
Brianna, I love my mom, Traduna, because she's the best mom ever, and I really love her.
This is Auntie Connie. I want to give a shout out to my big sister, Diana Gaither, and to Jock. Big hugs to you, Jock.
My name is Serenity M. Peters, and I want to give a shout out to my mom, Tatiana Evans.
Happy Mother's Day.
I don't care what nobody say. If you riding a little kid, come on that radio and say something cute, man, you gonna smile. I don't care what you say, cuz you be having a bad day. And I just wanna say my mama be stinking sometimes, but I love her. You gonna smile. You be like, that baby, bless that baby heart. Hey, man, it's time for the Day Dilemma. Some of y'all be going through it. I know, I understand. I have been there. Trust. All you got to do is hit us 1-844-986-4562. We got $100 on the line for you. It's waiting for you. Got your name on it. Call us up right now. Keep it locked. More with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we have a dilemma. It's the Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Hey, good morning, y'all. This is Trish.
How you doing, Trish?
Trish.
Good morning.
You know, I'm doing okay. I'm just a little concerned about my man, so I need y'all advice.
What's going on, Trish? Talk to me.
So me and my boo, we've been together for a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we finally took that big jump a couple of months ago to move in. Things are going great, but the last 2 nights he has not come home, and I'm like, should I report him as missing, or is there another woman involved? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what to do before I get too dramatic over here.
You said 2 months?
He's been not home for 2 nights, but we've been living together for 2 months. Yeah,
okay. Is this a first? Is this a new behavior?
It is definitely new behavior. Typically, he's like clockwork. He is home.
Well, you supposed to call the police 24 hours ago. You must know something we don't.
I mean...
what's suspicious about
anytime a woman say, I mean,
it's like, you know, we did go out the other night and he didn't say anything about it, but, you know, I could tell his face he wasn't too happy because his boys, we went out with his boys, we had a good time like we do, spending our money, you know, doing what we do in the city. And I was just letting them know how I have assisted with improving his life.
Mm-hmm. You did
what? You know, like I've introduced him to some people, got his coins up. You know, got his look together.
You took credit for his success in front of his friends?
I told the truth in front of his friends.
Okay, so you do understand that that's a job for your man to do, for him to brag on you. Why did you feel like you needed to be patted on the back? That's, you know, it's just kind of narcissistic.
I wouldn't consider it narcissistic because if he had been on his job and telling his friends, then maybe I wouldn't have done it.
He's running from you. That's where he at. He's still running. He never stopped from 2 days ago. His legs is still working.
Charlotte, don't do it like that. That man might be dealing
in Kansas
something
right now.
He might got something else going on, but I doubt it.
Okay, now outside of just knowing where he's at, what is it that you want? Are y'all broke up because of this?
No, I mean, I need to, you know, I need some more information. Like, I'm making my assumptions over here. I would like to hear from him.
What's his name?
His name is Isaac.
Isaac. Okay, Trish, we're going to try to get Isaac on the phone. Let's see if we can figure out why he hasn't come home in 2 days.
All right.
I put your phone on mute. Yeah. You know the worst thing you could do in a relationship is make your significant other's friends dislike you. Oh, when they friends or family don't like you, it's all down.
Well, sometimes you can't help it because sometimes they friends and family be haters.
Hello.
Good morning. Let's speak to Isaac, please.
Yeah, this is Isaac. Who's speaking?
Isaac, boy, what's happening?
What's going on? Who this?
I know you're trying to figure it out. Isaac, you got some family on the phone right now. You got Young Jock, Miss Shanika, and Shouter. What they do, man? You all right?
Oh, yeah. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, we cool. And look, so Isaac, we got a segment on the show called The Date Dilemma, my boy. And I believe that you're having a dilemma right now.
I don't know now.
Yeah, Isaac, we talked to your girlfriend, and Isaac, she said for the last couple of days there have been no haze.
You have been not at home.
She been flexing. I'm tired of doing all that flex. I need to go with somebody to appreciate me.
Oh, okay. What kind of flexing she been doing?
Isaac got mad.
don't get me wrong, my girl be helping me out, but she taking credit for a little bit too much right now. She just making it seem like my whole life in her hands. I really don't like it.
Yeah, I've been in that position.
I don't like that. She not telling the fact that she got a car because of me. I co-signed for it. Listen, I drive a 9800, brother. I co-signed so she can get a new car. She drive a 2022 right now, and I'm still driving in the old car. She ain't telling people that, though.
Tell us some of the things she says about you, because she kind of told she said some things in front of your friends. What's some of the things that she's taking credit for on your behalf?
I mean, we went out in front of my friends, and she just get the showboating at the table in the middle of the event. Just, because of me, you know, he got a 750 credit score, and because of me, he got that new job. And if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have an apartment to stay in. He'd be still staying on the couch with his brother. Like, I don't like that.
So was they looking at you like you ain't had your woman and shit?
Yeah, because she was just running off at the mouth too much. They laughing all at me at the table. I mean, I was kind of embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was.
All right, well, we was just want to make you aware of this, man. She's on the phone, so she heard everything you said, and I think she has a better understanding why you haven't been home in a few nights. Trish, you there?
I'm here. I just don't, Isaac, first of all, why wouldn't you just say any of that to me? Like, just not coming home, that's the solution to the problem?
Anytime I try to talk to you, it's always a over-talking battle with you. I can never get a point across. I can't even believe that you even had the call to do this. The only thing you had to do was listen in the first place. You wouldn't even have to be here.
Okay, so we here because of me.
Exactly. you the whole reason.
Everything else been because of you. Go on and take credit for this too now.
You want your
You know what? No, because it's not so one-sided.
And now you got these people laughing like it's funny. It ain't funny.
No. We're not laughing at you.
We laughing at her. We ain't laughing at you.
Y'all are. I see what's going on.
Here's the thing.
I see it's on everybody's on Isaac's side today.
Here's the thing. Sometimes in relationships, when it's just y'all two, it's so serious. And it makes things so fragile. It breaks so easy. Mm-hmm. So we like that case on your cell phone. When it fall, we keep your screen from shattering. Yep. So laughter is okay sometimes. We try to soften the blow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Isaac, what do you want to do then?
First of all, I need a woman that's gonna appreciate me. All that back talking and doing all that showboating, like, what are you trying to prove to these people?
Sometimes I just don't feel like you appreciate what I do.
So you gonna go drag him in front of his friends?
And I tell you, I do all the time. I'm telling you now, in that car repossessed, how you take that if you think that's funny when you walking back.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. We ain't even got to the point because we was going to ask you, you know, that's the reason of us calling you, Isaac. You know, your lady wants to know, you know, why you didn't come home and if you guys can rectify this so we don't have these problems anymore.
I want to reconcile. I can't even sit here and lie to y'all and make it seem like I don't love my girl, but it has to be some changes, man. We ain't going around telling our friends each other business. We're not sharing our issues outside the house, especially at the outing and dinner table.
Give me another one. Give us another one.
All that showboating and making it seem like, listen, we're a team. It's not no I and team. It's we. I feel like you need to adopt that in your vocabulary, we. Because lately it's just been you. We're going to celebrate each other, but we're not bragging about it.
So, Trish, with all that being said, are you willing
to let him be the man you built?
I'm willing to do whatever he asks for because I love my man. I want him to come back home.
All right, then.
That is, hey, man, congratulations, Isaac and Trish. On behalf of 1-800-INJURE, the Bethune Law Firm, y'all will pick up $100, man. We definitely want to take the time to say congratulations again to our listeners. Call us up. Let's talk about this day dilemma.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Yo, what up, my people? It's your boy David O, and every morning I'm laughing with Jock on the Street Morning Takeover.
That's right. We back at it. Date dilemma. It's a dilemma, y'all. It be happening every day, man. Trish has been with her boyfriend Isaac for a year now. They're moving in together, but the last 2 days, Isaac hasn't come home. Now, when we got Isaac on the phone, he reveals that Trish flexes just a little too much, and he also feels like she makes him feel small. Like for instance, when they're in front of his friends, she always saying stuff like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have anywhere to stay. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a car. Isaac just like, look, man, you know, there got to be some changes. And what do you know? They worked it out, y'all. Congratulations, gang. They work it out. They get some money. Some money. I'm happy for them. But I ain't going to lie to you, though, man. Women, y'all ladies, please don't do that. That is the worst. And men, you shouldn't do it either. Girl, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have that ice on. If it weren't for me, like, don't do that. Let's not do that. You know what I'm talking about? Dre, how you be feeling about stuff like that?
I mean, let a man be a man, but at the same time, no, you don't do that in front of your friends. You let a man be a man. Like, you know, if you got to pay for the dinner or whatever the case may be, you slip it to him under the table, and then you let him pay for it.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, in today's day, you just Cash App.
No, right. It's different ways. You don't have to do
Zellio.
a partnership. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to embarrass them.
If y'all are partners. Some people be trying to get to that point. Well, anyway, if you want some free money, then call to contest me. Are you smarter than Young Jock? It's coming up on. Matter of fact, you know what? I need to hear what y'all had to say about that. How about that right now?
Trish sounds stupid as hell. Her man probably ran off because of how stupid she is. F her and F her friends, too.
Good morning. This is Sean. Congratulations to them for working it out, but it ain't gonna last. Like, They not even communicating. They done moved in together, and you talking about she don't want to listen to you, and she taking credit for stuff. 2 months from now, they're gonna be back at it at each other, and it's just not gonna work unless they go to couples counseling or something. But shoot, it's not gonna work. But good job for them with their $100.
I'm glad they worked it out, but I'm not messing with no woman that's going to belittle me to her friends and family. Is not going to last.
It ain't gonna last, man. I'm gonna keep it on it. Just stop.
That ain't gonna work.
Hey, man, we got so much more coming up, man. Word on the Streets coming up in less than 10 friends. You don't want to miss it. Stick around for more Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jussie.
It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. My girl, Dree Taylor, sitting in for Miss Shanika today. What up, Dree?
What's going on? Word on the Street, filling in for my sis, Miss Shanika, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Smokey Robinson, he said he was appalled by these allegations that these ex-employees are making against him. He spoke out with the Daily Mail in a phone call earlier. The 85-year-old Motown legend responded briefly to the allegations, simply saying, "I am appalled." And his remarks come after the bombshell lawsuit was filed on May 6th, accusing Robinson of repeatedly abusing 4 women who were employed as housekeepers by him and his wife, Frances Glanley, over a span of 20 years. His wife, Frances, is also named in the lawsuit, and according to the complaint, the women alleged that Robinson engaged in non-consensual sexual acts, such as repeatedly forcing his fingers and his man parts into her woman parts, causing severe and excruciating pain. And the lawsuit further accuses him of using physical barriers, force, threats of force, and locking his bedroom door to prevent the women from leaving during the alleged incidents.
Wow.
And so they said they remained silent for years due to just fear of retaliation, public embarrassment, shame, and humiliation. And they're now seeking $50 million.
Wait a minute.
Man.
I can't get into that right now. It's just,
don't do that. My grandma is probably upset that Smokey Robinson is.
Man. Every other grandma that loves Smokey Robinson is.
No, for real. So, anyway, Irv Gotti's brother Chris said that Ashanti is trying to downplay her relationship with Irv, and he ain't going for it.
It's like I told her with Ashanti, that's forever. You can't know it. You know, she says they wasn't in a relationship. They was in a relationship. I was their therapist going for my You know, I used to go and get you, talk to you, then go and tell Irv what she said, then go and tell you what Irv said.
Why are we bringing this up? Why are we talking about this? We see Ashanti and Nelly happy. They about to get ready for their show on Peacock. They're married with a baby boy.
Irv Gotti's brother, who was there doing some interesting times. He's probably being interviewed about his late brother, and that's a question that comes up.
I mean, he probably
didn't even want to talk about it.
Nah, he was open to talk about it.
I mean, being open to talk about it, and being on someone's platform who asks you a specific question and you talk about it is two different things.
Well, SZA says that she owed Beyonce some money. She sampled Listen on her album SOS, and she said Beyonce was a generous queen. She said, I literally owe her half my publishing off of the interpolation alone on SOS, and she never pressed me. A generous queen. We love to see it. That's why Beyonce gonna be blessed, okay? She be blessing others.
What's up?
We love that. So that's Dree Taylor filling in for Miss Shanika for Word on the Street.
That's right. Appreciate that. Hey, man, it's so much going on in the world. We got the boy Jussie Smollett coming up. It's got so much to talk about, man. Hey, I don't think you want to miss it. Make sure you stick around because you know what else?
What that?
Let me tell you something, Shawty.
Come on.
I got something special because this weekend is Mother's Day. Don't forget. And we got a lot of mothers we're going to be shouting out all morning long. Shouts out to my grandma, Emma Kate Robinson. I just want to shout you out, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to you in a few days. I was on set filming when you called me yesterday, Granny. I love you. 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 And I want to put that out there. Shout it.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to your mama, Miss Melissa.
Yes, Mom, I love you so much, man. We're going to kick it this weekend.
We're going to kick? Where you going to take us to?
Some nice restaurant, man, of her choice.
Like what? What your mom like to eat?
She like to go out to what's that out there on Carl Parkway? You know, nice restaurant where Shanika always go.
Oh, she want to go to Papados.
Papados, yeah.
You want to take a
She
photo?
love Papados.
That what's up, man. Hey, Dree, what about you? What we gonna do for Mama Dree?
What we gonna do for Dee Dee? I don't know. I'm gonna go see her, but I also gotta say that this word on the street is brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best. You can call them at Bader Law 484-888-8888.
That's what it is, man. Hey, we got so much coming up. Stick around for more Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take over. What they do, your favorite cousins checking in, y'all JLC. Miss Shanika and Shouty. This morning we got a special guest in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, he's no stranger to your pupils on your television screen. You've seen him, you've heard him, you've talked about him, you've walked with him through his journey. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with us this morning, Mr. Jussie Smollett. What's up,
y'all? Chilling, man. How y'all doing? Up in the spot.
What's up, good brother?
Y'all?
How you?
Good to see you, brother. I'm doing well.
Always, man. Is it easier to just wake up when your hair that curly? Just walk out the door.
You gotta make sure that the juices in the berries is right or whatever. But nah, you know, it's all good.
So what you use, mousse?
Nah, I use a little eco style, little eco gel.
Eco gel. You know, we got that nappy hair. We just use pink stuff, pink moisturizer.
Pink stuff, pink cream.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Yeah. This morning we talking about all types of stuff. We talking everything Jussie, man. The Lost Holiday film.
Yes.
Let's get into that.
May 9th, Amazon Prime Video. We dropping for everybody to be able to see. We had a limited release in September in theaters.
Okay.
And that was great. It did really well, but not a lot of people got to see it because it was so limited. It was in like 7 cities. But here we are streaming May 9th for Mother's Day weekend, and it's going to be special. This film stars myself, but more importantly, the great Vivica Fox.
Okay.
In a role that, you know, everybody's going to see. She just kills it. She's hilarious. She's everything. It's a great moment.
So what Vivica like? Is Vivica like mom? Is Vivica like TT? Or is Vivica like sis?
Vivica is TT, but the flyest TT you could ever have. I got a chance to work with her during Empire because she played my aunt during Empire, and I also got to direct her in Empire because I directed a couple episodes. So to direct her in The Lost Holiday, it was just phenomenal. She's an executive producer on it, and when I called her and I asked her to do it, she said yes. So she's just wonderful, man. She's incredible.
No, that's everything.
Your uncle been in the news lately.
Which uncle?
Lucius Lyon. That's your dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've heard. I have not seen it. I've specifically not watched it.
Some statements that have been made.
Yes, it has.
Are we speaking of Terrence Howard?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Papa T, which I want to know.
How was it working with him on the set of Empire?
It was wonderful. You know what I mean? Like I had an experience with certain people on that show that I'll never forget. And it doesn't really matter what has happened in the aftermath of all of that. There's a certain level of respect that I have for the people that I worked with, the people that welcomed me into that, you know, fold. You know, as far as what people's beliefs are, I never heard those beliefs. I've never experienced, I've never been told that that's what my brother believes. And, you know, I love him. I feel like at a certain point, when are we gonna allow, like, why are we so mad at people telling us who they are? Why are we so against that? Because I feel like I'd rather somebody tell me what they believe so that I can act accordingly instead of you standing in my face acting like you believe something that you don't really believe. So why are we mad at somebody? We have the choice to either support somebody or not. We have that choice. And I may not agree with what you say, but I know damn well you have the right to say it. There are certain roles that I will not play. I will not play a child molester. I will not.
Right.
Exactly.
I will not. It's something that I know that I could not sink my teeth into. I know that I could not do that. Now, granted, we not putting that in the same category as sexuality. It's completely different.
But you get
what I'm saying? Like, every actor has a role that they would not play. I don't want to sit around and talk about people. I don't want to sit around and talk about people and their choices or anything like that. People have been talking about me for 10 years at least since I've been on Empire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And damn sure 6 years since all of that foolishness happened. So at the end of the day, I don't like it when people talk about me. I don't like it when people bring up my name. I don't like it when my name pops up and people are mentioning me when they ain't even talked to me in a while. So so it's the same. It goes the same way. Like I might not respect everything, or I may not agree with everything that somebody says, but at the same time, I got respect for everybody, so I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to down that man. That man has been wonderful to me, and there are people that have been wonderful to me and have been wonderful to the public who also do things that I do not agree with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what I got to say and leave it at that. Good morning. It's Jussie Smollett. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover. Good morning. It's Jussie Smollett. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover. Tap in.
You were Mona Scott.
Yes, Mona Scott Young. Yes.
She talks so wonderful, and she just had if anybody wants to be your spokesperson, it is her.
Good spokesperson to have.
Tell me about y'all relationship.
Mona is a huge part of my heart. That's real, because Mona came along at a time when not a lot of people were checking for me. You know what I mean? And it was a moment where, when my first film that I directed, B-Boy Blues, which is on BET Plus, I took it to her. We had finished it, and I took it to her, and I showed it to her, and she got on board immediately. And she physically walked it into BET Plus, and I can't tell you whether or not it would have been on BET Plus or even had the life that it's had if not for her. So I can't say enough great things about her. Her heart is pure, but also her talent and her business savvy, and the fact that she's just like, she was the person that was like, put on your pants, get up out the house, and come back outside. And listening to that was probably the best advice I could have taken, because it forced me to just be like, you know what, this is my work, experience it, love it, hate it, whatever in between, but it's all good. And Mona is just, I know. Business mogul on another level.
When you were going through everything you were going through, what were the challenges of you climbing out of that? Because we covered your story a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it was more so an emotional challenge. Me, I run across something that is so difficult and so just kind of traumatizing. I'm good at being out there, like I'm good at acting like I'm good at being out there, but I'm an empath, so I don't want to be out there. Like, my whole thing is that it was really difficult, and it was really dark. Because keep in mind, I was accused of being a ass liar. Let's remember that. So, you gotta remember what I was accused of. But much respect to any situation, to anybody that is falsely accused. If anybody is being falsely accused, that is beyond up. But there were people that pulled me out of it and reminded me of who I am.
Come on.
And once you realize that they are not I remember being at church and my pastor telling me, it's like, I'm gonna need you to stop looking at yourself through the eyes of other people when you should be looking at yourself only through the eyes of God.
No.
And that right there is what changes your mind.
Preach.
And you have to be around your people, because social media is not your people.
Right.
The media is not your people, and you have to know what the people actually feel. And once you see that it's love, then somehow that makes everything all right. I've stuck by what I said. I still stand by it. Nothing changes. Nothing has shifted. I haven't switched up my story or anything like that. But at the same time, I also have to work. You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else, I got a family to take care of. I got bills. I got things to do. I so appreciate the people that have supported and stuck by me. And even if you don't, I get it, because the way that it was presented, it was real shit. Yeah. But it wasn't that. So at the end of the day, that's all I can say. Anything else is just noise. I can't partake in the conversation for the rest of my life. I was 36 when it happened. I'm 42 now.
Ooh,
wow.
It's been almost 7 years. So at this point, I'll be 43 this year. So at this point, it's like, how long y'all want me to talk about this? Y'all ain't tired? And I'm not talking about y'all. I just mean in general. There's nothing else to be said. I'm just trying to move forward. And that's what the hell I'm doing. I got battle fatigue, bro. I'm tired. But I'm not so tired that I stop. I keep going.
Was there anybody that surprised you and came out the blue, that super supported you? May have been just a piece when you needed it?
There were certainly some people that, and I won't talk on the people that, because I feel like that's also their story to tell. Right. Because I don't want to put them out there, and then all of a sudden people go at them or whatever, being like, "Oh, you." It's just wild the way that people get. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think that it wasn't a surprise, but my family just showed up in a way that was like, my sister was flying back and forth to Chicago while doing a film, Living by Design. They were there every single moment. My youngest brother, like all of them were there. My mother, who don't fly nowhere, we could be like, yo, Ma, like, let's go on a vacation. She like, we driving? She don't fly nowhere. She got on a plane, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And she was there. My godmother, my Taraji, you know what I'm saying? Like, just showed up. And I mean, like, would literally just, like that's real genuine love. That's not no Hollywood bull. That's not no, oh baby, I love you so much, and it's like, you love me right now as I'm doing something that you need me to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing that we all need to realize is like these folks out here that are telling you that they love you, they might have love for you. But they don't love you.
No,
I have never portrayed myself as like this woe is me type of person. Like, I'm moving on. I got a film coming out. I'm promoting it. Lost Holiday, May 9th. You know what I'm saying? Prime Video. And that's just what it is.
This
and
Friday.
I think that when people look at my work, they will see the honesty that is put in there. And it's not just for me. It's for everybody that's watching it. Truly, it's for everybody that's watching. I hope that we get that.
Congratulations for directing that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jussie Smollett, the new film.
Smollett. Everybody want to make my French.
Okay, do it.
Because think I'm a French actor.
But guess what? So many times I done heard people say it. I done said, how you say Smollett?
Smollett.
Smollett. All right.
Smollett.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Jussie Smollett, the new film, The Lost Holiday film on Amazon Prime this Friday.
Yes.
May 9th.
Mother's Day weekend, y'all. Check it out.
Excited.
It's so y'all just check it out for your family. Like if y'all got a mama, watch it with her. Y'all got a granny, an auntie, or just a friend. You know what I mean? Like we all got, this really is for mothers, not just all of the mothers, but all of the people that are mothering somebody. So I hope that people see this and they enjoy it.
Jesse, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
And continued success.
And congratulations on you being Denzel, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying.
Man, you doing it.
I'm trying.
You're doing it.
Love to pick your brain sometimes, man. Hey, y'all know y'all got to stick around. We got so much more coming up, man. Thank you for tuning in. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Good morning. It's Jussie Smollett. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Tap in.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. We playing this morning. Are you smarter than Young Jock? But I need to make sure that I have a contestant who's up for it. Is there a contestant on the line?
Yes.
Oh, you sound like you're smiling the way you said yes.
Yes, I'm excited.
You're excited, but does that mean you're gonna win today?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Let us find out. I'm gonna turn you over to Miss Shanika. What's your name?
Sharice.
The loser. So who? What's her name?
I'm crying. Sharice.
Last name loser. First name Sharice. All right, here we go. What's up, Miss Shanika?
All right, Sharice. Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified, okay?
Yes.
All right. Let's get into it. Here is the first question, Sharice. Whose major record label did Stevie J used to work for in the 90s? Was it A, Jay-Z, B, Dr. Dre, C, Master P, or D, Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy.
No diddy. Okay, you're right. Mr. Young Jock.
Yes, ma'am.
How many degrees is a right angle?
3,300 divided.
Is it A, 90 degrees, B, 120 degrees, C, 75 degrees, or D, 100 degrees?
See, they knew at 45 degrees they couldn't get right. So they had to add an additional 45 degrees to get right. That makes it 90 degrees.
2, 1. You're correct, sir.
Thank you. That's right.
Sharice, in the Pac-Man game, what is the name of the pink ghost? Is it A, Blinky? Is it B, Pinky? Is it C, Inky? Or is it D, Clyde?
Pinky.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
3.
You're correct. Young Jock.
She ain't even excited about it. She's like, okay, you just gave me.
Young Jock.
What?
What is a dot above a lowercase I or J called? Is it called A, a pearl, B, a dot, C, a gem, or D, a title?
A pearl.
Okay.
The hell, I don't know.
Stupid ass boy. Nope. All right. Sharice, what is a dot above a lowercase I or J called? Is it A, a pearl, B, a dot, C, a gem, or D, a title?
I'm going to say D, a title.
And you will be absolutely correct. And you will also be smarter than Young Jock. And boom, boom, bam in his face.
That was a trick question, Loki.
You got any shout outs?
I want to shout out my man, and my business.
That's so cute. On this Anonymous Thursday, I bet you won't say your man's name.
Yes, I will.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We'll Google him and you'll learn.
My man.
What's his name again?
You are stupid.
Thank you for being a loyal listener and playing me this morning. We appreciate you. We're going to need you to hold the line. Congratulations. Did you tell her what she won? What she won? Baby, you got $50. I want you to do the best you can with that 50. With $50, you can get 8 gallons of gas if you got premium. And you can also, with $50, you can definitely go to Chick-fil-A like President Donald Trump just did. But you can't buy 30. You can get about 13 to 4. No, you can probably get about 12 milkshakes, all right?
Thank you.
Hold the line. Don't hang up.
Okay.
Got to get your information.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
You know who this is, man. This your boy, Big Country Kane, represent Pimp Squad Click all day, PSC. Yes, sir. Hey, every day from 6 to 10 a.m. Hey, we listen to the best damn morning show. You did. It's Young Jock in the Street Morning Takeover. Let's go.
Tyshawn, I want to give a big shout out to Mama Candy for being the best mom ever.
Good morning. My name is LaToya. I wanted to shout out my grandmother. Happy Heavenly Mother's Day, Nora, and my mom, Florine.
Yes, my name is Tatiana, and I want to shout out my mama, Tammy Galloway, and I want to shout out to all the mothers out there doing what they need to do, taking care of their little ones.
Hey, this is Sabrina and Katrina, the twins. If we want to give our mama, Nina Carter, a shout out. Long live you.
Brianna, I love my mom, Traduna, because she's the best mom ever, and I really love her.
This is Auntie Connie. I want to give a shout out to my big sister, Diana Gaither, and to Jock. Big hugs to you, Jock.
My name is Serenity M. Peters, and I want to give a shout out to my mom, Tatiana Evans.
Happy Mother's Day.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. You're on with the Love Doc Jock. How may I help you?
It's Ashley.
Good morning, Ashley. How can I help you?
Yes, so I've been trying to put this guy that I've been seeing in the friend zone, but it's definitely not working. I verbally told him that I only see us as friends, and he done backed up a little bit and gave me some space, but he's not the same friend that he was to me in the beginning, and I miss that about him. So how do I get the same person from him?
You're not going to get the same person from him. The reason you got that person from him from the beginning is because he was always fond of you. He was always attracted to you. And most women act like they don't understand this. It's very simple. The man is so friendly and willing to do any and everything to please you and greet you in the way that he does. It's because of that certain fondness, that underlying attraction to you. So when you let it be known that, oh no, we just friends, and then you push him back, he's around as a friend. He sees the type of the dudes you date or the women you date. He sees the way you're treated. He sees the way you treat people. So when he's willing to sacrifice certain things to be there for you the way he's trying to be, and you reject him, you're not going to get the same person, because at that point, now he's trying to figure out who he's really dealing with. You know what I mean? It's like, well, who is she? Because she don't see the good in me. She don't see the way I treat her. I treat her better than anything that's treating her any kind of way. So I'm sorry to just get to inform you, but you're not gonna get that same person back. He'll come back around, and he'll still act like that a little bit, but the peak of who you was getting, dead and gone. And that's the Love Doc Jock. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's what's up. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Glorilla, aka Big Glow, and I'm with my folks, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Let's go.
Big Glow, you already know what's up. Need you on this new record. Hey, JD, if anybody listening, anybody know what JD at, Jermaine Dupree, I'm about to hit him on his IG. I need y'all to hit him on his IG and say, JD, how in the hell you gonna go do this whole compilation, artists from Atlanta, called Magic City, and you're not gonna holler at Jock?
Straight up.
Like I just want to know.
I saw him in Miami. I watched the clip on YouTube. It's about a 4-minute clip where he went down to Big Meech's house, and he wanted to make sure that he had a conversation with them so that he can get the true understanding and feel of how Magic City and the club scene in Atlanta really, really was at that time. And he's planning to have Big Meech on that album multiple times. He may even have him narrating the album.
Mm-hmm.
JOC needs to be on that album for sure.
I need to know that album. Y'all hit JD right now, IG, let him know. What's up, y'all?
Big Meech, I'm gonna let y'all know he is Mr. Magic City though. He's the biggest, the baddest I ever seen do it at Magic City. It was no carpet at all. He had all money on the ground. You could not see an inch of carpet.
Oh, it was just green on the floor.
It was just green everywhere.
Well, it's not just on the floor. It's come up to your knees.
Yeah. On God.
He was saying that he packed out Magic City so hard one time that he and the rest of his crew had to stand on the stage. Like it wasn't no girls on the stage. It was just that packed.
Bro, you don't know what it's like until somebody like a Meech come in and buy all the ones and the bottles in the club.
Wow. No,
you're coming to him.
No,
to get your drink. You sending somebody over there to buy a bottle.
I used to get in free all the time. And right when they was finna let me through, they said, "Hold on, shout it for a minute." And I promise you, the first time I ever knew anything about BMF, I sat there and watched 150 people go right in front of me. I'm supposed to be him, and I don't even know, like women and everything. I'm like, who in the world is these people? They like, shout it, chill. I'm like, whoa.
You ain't messing with this kind of paper, chill.
They like, this BMF. And
so guess what we gonna do?
What we gonna do?
We're gonna send JD this clip that we just talked about live on L
sure.
and say this how you need to start off whatever song you doing about me.
On God.
Yeah. I just had to get my little plug in today. JD, what's happening? Hey man, it's love. Thank you to our listeners, our faithful listeners, our dedicated listeners, man. We definitely appreciate you tuning in, checking in, calling us up, playing All You Smarter Than Young Jock, laughing at Shawty on this crazy report, tapping in with Miss Shadnika. Speaking of Miss Shadnika and the word on the streets, shouts out to Dree Taylor sitting in for Miss Shadnika today. Real gang.
Man.
And you know what it is, man? We love y'all. We catch y'all tomorrow. It's Friday. We're going to talk about it. Mother's Day weekend is coming up. We got so much more to talk about, man. We appreciate you. We love you. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.